is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. For thee to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
My name is Chris Vincent, and I'm going to be your Master of Ceremonies this evening. I'm the Vice Principal that's responsible for IB. School boards operate Ontario publicly funded schools, and each school board is governed by its publicly elected board members, school board trustees. Trustees are the community's advocates for publicly funded education. They work on behalf of Ontario's children, families, and communities to promote student achievement, well-being, and equity. Trustees, they play a key leadership role in setting the strategic direction of their local school board and in making sure there is a local accountability for student success and well-being. As members of a school board, trustees work to put in place programs and policies that reflect the diverse needs of students in their community. Trustees work with the board's Director of Education to provide direction for the achievement of key goals and priorities and to ensure effective operation of the school board. Trustees represent the community and play a vital role in ensuring the community has a direct pathway to express its views on educational issues that matter most. Individual trustees bring to the board the concerns of parents and guardians, students, and Catholic school supporters. Through collaboration, engagement, and joint decision-making, trustees reflect the values, priorities, and expectations of the community to translate them into policy. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our local school trustee for Mississauga Ward 5, Thomas Thomas. Thomas is one of 11 elected community members who sit on the Dufferin Peel Catholic District School Board. Please join me in welcoming Thomas to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, parents, students, and administration. When you enter this school, this is a St. Francis Xavier Catholic School, you got welcoming the group of our senior students. I think they deserve your applause. Give them a good round of applause to those students. This is a fully funded Catholic school, operates one of the best secondary school in Dufferin Peel and operates an IB program. You came here to get more about IB program, and the staff and the previous senior students going to give you details of that, and I'm not able to provide anything. I just welcome you to St. Francis Xavier Secondary School, and this is a great school and the best student achievement for all our students, not only IB students, all our students. When the last EQA result, when you look into it, and Dufferin Peel Catholic School having the highest overall average of EQA result, more than Peel Board, more than Ontario average. So that means the school is running very good. The staff, well dedicated staff here, especially doing the coaching of IB program. And I don't want to spend most of your time. You are here to get more about IB program. So I'm not going to be long. I'm going to be winding up. So wish you all the best, each and every one of you, and come to St. Francis Xavier, and your children and the students, they are going to be getting the best education in St. Francis Xavier. Once again, thank you very much for coming, for all the information. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Thomas. Our school history speaks volumes about our successes. We're pretty proud of our history. We're pretty proud of our accomplishments. However, we would not be able to attain to that level of achievement. We would not be able to establish the goals and achieve those goals that we have today if it wasn't for school leadership. So I'm proud to bring up to the stage right now the head of our school, the head of IB at St. Francis Xavier Secondary School, Dan King.
Thank you, Mr. Vincent, and thank you for being here. First off, before I start, I want to acknowledge Mr. Vincent's leadership along with some individuals that you'll meet later this evening, Mr. Ladna as our IB coordinator, Mr. Svetton, and all the staff that are here and the students for contributing to this evening, because all of this doesn't happen by accident. There's a lot of hard work and a lot of preparation that goes on behind the scenes. We chose this slide to begin this evening because it's very symbolic of two things. First off, it's very symbolic of our school community. Our school community is a global community, and our school community is multicultural and multi-faith. And that, we believe, is a huge asset to the students of our school because, as we all know, and all you have to do is watch the news any given night, our world is shrinking. This globe that we look at is getting smaller and smaller with every passing year. International travel, the internet, you name it, our world is becoming smaller. And if we hope to be successful in our world, we need to develop an intercultural understanding. And we believe that the community that exists within our school community, the multicultural, multi-faith community of St. Francis Xavier, is the perfect place for that to happen. IB education is the other reason why we chose this slide. IB education is designed to assist young people in navigating the world. And this has been in place since the 60s, but I would argue that as our world changes and as our world becomes smaller, it becomes even more important for our students to be exposed to this. The IB mission statement, and if you indulge me, I'll read it to you. The International Baccalaureate aims to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people who help create a better and more peaceful world through intercultural understanding and respect. To this end, the organization works with schools, governments, and international organizations to develop challenging programs of international education and rigorous assessment. These programs encourage students across the world to become active, compassionate, and lifelong learners who understand that other people with their differences can also be right. Underpinning an IB education is the IB learner profile. So this learner profile is developed by IB International to inform the growth and development of students in an IB program. It identifies aspects such as being reflective, being open-minded, being risk-takers, caring, balanced, principled, knowledgeable, being inquirers, communicators, and thinkers. So, what I would say to you right now is, if all you're looking for out of an education is a rigorous, externally moderated and evaluated academic program that will get your child into the high-level universities that exist in Canada and internationally, that this isn't a school for you, if that's all you're looking for. But if you're looking for that within a multicultural, multi-faith, faith-based school, then this is the place for you and your IB education. Because we believe that what we do with IB education and what we do with the learner profile is different because of the Catholic system that supports our school. And I'll explain that to you. This is the IB learner profile. I just went over those traits with you. This is the Catholic school graduate expectations that all Catholic schools in the province of Ontario must achieve to graduate, to be an effective communicator, to be a collaborative contributor, a discerning believer, a reflective, creative, holistic thinker, a caring family member, a self-directed, responsible lifelong learner, and a responsible citizen. So the way that we apply IB education in this school, we believe is different. And we believe that our students benefit greatly from that. So if you feel that it's important for your child to be a part of an IB education and be within a faith-based culture that will do both of these things on the screen, then we believe this is the school for you. At this point, I will turn the mic back over to our MC. I look forward to interacting with you later as the evening goes on.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kaufman. Every school team that runs well and works well has many individuals that support it and assist it. Another key part to our IB program here, another key member of our team who has both a guidance function and, I'll say, an administrative function here at the school and for the program is our IB coordinator. This individual you'll probably interact with over the telephone or in person a heck of a lot more than myself or Mr. Compagno. He runs the day-to-day functions of the program, and he is a critical part of our team. I'd like to introduce to the stage right now, Mr. Eugene Ladman, please.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. I'll be talking about something that's called the nuts and bolts of the IB program. Now, we have the focus in our school on both pre-IB, called pre-IB, grades 9 and 10, and grades 11 and 12, which is the proper IB program. Now, the differences between grade 9 and grade 10 and grade 11 and 12 is that evaluation in grade 9 and 10 is based on Ontario requirements, so it's internal. Once our students begin grade 11 and 12, they have to submit themselves to something called external evaluation. Even though our teachers evaluate them internally, their results are moderated by external examiners who are trained by the IB and quite good in evaluation. So it's kind of more balanced evaluation where it doesn't depend on the teacher assessment only. The next part of the program that is different from what we have in Ontario so TOK, EE, is an essay, and then creativity, activity, and service, which is something called experiential education. We have the same in Ontario as a corporate education, but in IB it has more. A student has to do something that's creative, something that requires activity, physical exertion, and then service, the same as we have in Ontario. Hours for this program, for the service part, for the service strand will also count towards the Ontario graduation requirements of 40 hours. Now, I'll post this online, so I'm not going to read every single sentence, but I want to go ahead with something that is kind of a misconception. We have right now many schools opening AD, Advanced Placement Program, and there are some misconceptions about the differences between the two. So just in a couple of sentences. IB is a diploma program. It's a well-rounded diploma program. AP is not. AP is like a dessert. You choose whatever you want to take in the AP program, and you focus on the subject. AP is exam focused. IB focuses on developing critical thinking. You have to be in the IB program to take an IB course. You don't have to take any AP courses to take an exam and then present this as your qualifications for university. Both programs give you eligibility, gives you eligibility to go into a university and transfer their credit from either IB or AP into university. IB allows up to 3 credits, sometimes more, depending on the university. AP, depending on how many subjects a student finishes. Grade 9 and 10, we call in our school pre-IB or prep program. It prepares students for the challenges of the IB program in grade 11 and 12. It's Ontario program that is enhanced and enriched. Students are grouped together mainly in the academic subjects, English, math, science, geography, history, and they take religion and elective courses like physics, technology, music, the arts, to allow them to be with everyone in the school and promote inclusivity. The differences is like sitting at a Thanksgiving dinner on the left chair, which is kind of an Ontario program, and then having a bit of a cushion that you have. So it's not that I'm trying to say that it's so vivid, but at the same time we do go much beyond what they teach in Ontario in terms of the PhD program. PhD English. Now I'll focus on 4 only groups. IB divides subjects into groups. Group 1, which is the native language, the first language. Group 2, which is the second language. So I'll just focus on these subjects, science and mathematics, talking about the differences. So, pre-AD English, additional close reading strategies are being taught. Greater sensitivity on the use of language, greater emphasis on the development of oral communication skills, oral exams towards the end of their IB program, and additional independence in their classes. Pre-AD French, more focus on speaking, on interaction, on communication, less on grammar. Right now, even in Ontario, grammar is kind of put on the side. Solid foundation for their post-secondary education. We have some students who go into French immersion program in life sciences and other subjects. I always encourage them to continue French because it's like broccoli. You may not like it, but it's good for you. Geography, history, greater emphasis on inquiry-based learning, in-depth focus on developing the skills to examine, discuss, and evaluate, which are part of the terms of the IB in greater than 12. Greater emphasis on acquisition of analytical and persuasive writing techniques, additional opportunities to explore concepts that are beyond the Ontario program. Pre-IB science, additional math time, skills-based learning, more focus on inquiry skills, critical thinking skills. Now, in-depth focus on the skills as a scientist. And we do have students who come back and say, sir, the best part was the labs because I don't suffer anymore at the university level, especially when they take some of the summer courses, night courses where there's no lab in sciences. Math, we do teach grade 9 and elements of grade 10 in grade 9. In grade 10, they have grade 10 program with some elements of grade 11. And in grade 12, in grade 11, second semester, they do have elements of grade 12 plus grade 11 functions. Now, what do we have? This is the model, the diploma program model. You see all the parts of the program. I will just focus on what we have in our school. Now, any high-level subject requires 240 hours of teaching, so 3 semesters. They begin with 1 semester in grade 11 and continue with 2 more semesters in grade 12. Any standard course requires 150 hours of instruction. They do have 2 semesters in grade 11, and 1 subject spans over 2 years, which is French, B, which is the second language, IB has special coding for languages, A is the first language, B is the second language. We have French semester 2 of grade 11, and then semester 1 of grade 12, and then they go for the exam. These are the subjects that we offer. With more students that we are going to get in the future, we'll try to expand maybe the subject with the permission of the administration, the principal. Right now we're accepting 150 students, so we may have some students who would like to expand the subject maybe into high-level psychology, maybe high-level philosophy. We'll survey the students and we'll try to see what the request will be. Now, our students are allowed to take any of these courses, but sometimes we do not open a course because we do not have enough requests. And I always tell them, if I have 20 students who want a course, we may approach the principal with a request to open it. If I have 5 or 6, we're not going to have a teacher paid for teaching such a small class. So that's why sometimes we'll have biology at the standard level, but we'll not have enough students that will be requesting this course. Now, we try to divide the exams into 2 years because some schools offer 6 exams in the last year. It's too many. So we have 2 exams in the first year, in grade 11, in May, and then 4 exams, 1 standard level, which is French, and 3 high level in grade 12. This way, it spreads the focus of their preparation for the exams much easier. Some schools do have 6 at the end of their program, which I feel is too many. Our school always performs well. Now, this shows you last year's comparison to the world. They publish statistics every, well, I would say at the end of the year, so I have to wait for this year, but you can see that our performance increases. We had our average out of 7 was 529 last year. This year we have 542. The highest mark last year was 43. This year we have 44 students who made into University of Berkeley in California. If you would like to apply, we are looking for someone who has more or less an 80 average. Of course, we'll accept students who do perform well on the test, but we know that students with 80 average usually perform well in the program. It's a challenging program, it challenges the students, and it looks mostly at the organizational skills. Anyone who's well organized, not procrastinate, usually does well in the AP program. Now, this year we'll be assessing students based on the following criteria. For English, we'll give 10% of the final mark. French, math, science, the same. And then 60% will be coming from the test, which is the upper level of secondary school admission test will be administered by prep schools in our school. So it's a private company that we hire, and they will do it. So based on this, we'll assess students and we'll accept and have 150 students to our program. I will send the offer through email, but also please do check your junk mail. Sometimes email will go to junk mail, and I had a couple of such situations when I had to intervene because there was no response. So we need you to fill out the application form very carefully and then give us the right email by typing the form that I will show in a moment, because this will allow us to contact you without any problems. I will also post this on our website by using the PIN number that you will create. Please do not use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because it will not work well, but use sometimes even the phone number, but watch out because your friends may know your phone number and they will check. Yes. And we do not publish the results because we want every kid to feel that they are number 1 on the list. So in this case, watch out. Also, phone numbers may not be advisable because some of your colleagues may know the number. Okay, so try to come up with some PIN number that will be meaningful to you, and remember it, put it on the fridge in many places at home, because I don't want to be responding to requests to repeat the number. Now, we will be giving you admission before Christmas, so everyone will know whoever may, and we'll also post a waiting list. Once we have students who apply to different schools or different programs, once they decline our offer, go with the next one on the list, and we'll publish this on our website. This is the form. Please download it. The form is fillable, PDF format. If you try to fill it online, it will not work. You have to download to your computer, fill it out in the cells provided, and then submit to our guidance office. I will tell you right now that basic information. We don't need anything else. Just read exactly what we require. Take the So that's why we're asking private schools who are using ABCs and Bs and so on to give us, to approach the teacher or the principal to give us the percentages, because this will be something that we'll be using for evaluation. At the present, it's always subject to change. Grade 9 and 10, grades 9 and 10 are free. Grade 11, twice 600. grade 12 the same. So there's the payment that gives us a chance to train teachers, to buy resources, to purchase resources for the students. So it's going back to the students, to the preparation of the teachers. Who is eligible to apply? The red boundary. Highway 403 to Highway 410 to Highway 407, back to Highway 403. Now, if you live outside this boundary, you're not eligible to apply. The students, so it's going back to the students, to the preparation of the teachers. St. Paul, and then we have also a school in Brampton, Notre Dame, who also has an IB program. If you want to communicate with us, I want you to, first of all, go and check our website. We'll be posting plenty of things, and I updated some stuff today, so there's a full package that I updated today that you can actually access, about 36 pages. You will have all the information about the AD program in our school. Also, I'll be posting something called Google Forms, and you can actually go to this link. There will be also a link given to you on the booklet that we are giving you on the way out. And this is where you can go and then ask me a question. I will post frequently asked questions first. If you see the answer, don't ask me the same because I may not respond. But if something is that is not posted, because I'm going to use some of the questions from last year, put the question into the link. We'll try to answer within 1 or 2 days. The deadlines, October 30th, will be the deadline for the preliminary application that you have to submit in person only, and you have to come to our guidance office because they have to check everything. Between 8:30 and 2:30 in the afternoon. November 10th is a Saturday. There will be SAT test. We'll have 2 sessions only because we have had 2 sessions for the last 2 years. December, I think will be the 10th when I will announce the results, and then December 13th you will have to accept or reject our offer of admission. And then December 20th will be the last day to register your student in our school. I will post the full package online, again, on our website, so we just have to go to guidance, courses, IT program, will be posted. You can download the package and then submit to. So I will give you more instructions once we have. The company promised the results by November 30th, but if they don't deliver, we may have to change some of the deadlines for acceptance and so on. So that's why please do go to our website, check it from time to time. What happened with our graduates? We have a couple of them today. You can see that most of them go to U of T, Waterloo, Western, McMaster's, Queens. We have some that go outside to England to study medicine, to study pharmacy. Last year we had great success. We had one going to Princeton. She's doing civil engineering with architecture. One going into MIT doing artificial intelligence. 3 of them were accepted to U of California at Berkeley. One declined the offer. She went to health sciences at McMaster's. But we have 3 of them who made it, which is a very good, very unique achievement for these individuals. It's not easy to get into the top universities in the States. Now we have some of them at U of Cambridge in England, U of Oxford. Thank you very much and then I'll be corresponding with you through FAQs and through our website.
And what a good time for me to introduce 2 special guests that we have here this evening for you. One is a current student, and one is a former student of our IB program. It's good enough for me to, or Mr. Ladder or Mr. Compton, to talk to you about the nuts and bolts of the program, to sell it to you like we're selling a vacation package to you. But it's even more important that you understand that it's more than just nuts and bolts. It's a living program, and it's a program that students love and where students shine. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce first, I'm going to introduce our current student, Hannah Gala, up to the stage. Everyone, I think she's a bit nervous, but she's a round of applause. And her teammate up here is a former student, Sai Kala. Everyone?
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our St. Francis Xavier IB Night. My name is Hannah, and I'm in my first year of the IB program, which means I'm in grade 11. Throughout my 2 years of pre-IB, I had a whole bunch of people asking me why I chose to partake in this program. To be completely honest with you, I had no idea how to answer that question. But after only 2 months of being in the program, I had a clear answer. IB has changed my life for the better in so many ways. It isn't about working with students until they collapse, as some may think. This program challenges you to develop a different way of thinking, looking at situations from a different perspective. Essentially, you'll have a mental toolkit ready to tackle all sorts of new problems. Life is all about adapting to new situations and solving new problems, and IB is what's going to prepare you for that best. These past 2 months have been nothing short of amazing. I've become part of something special with other highly intellectual people. Everyone in the program is unique, but we all share a passion to grow mentally, physically, and emotionally, which bonds us together. Although hard to believe, class is always enjoyable. The IB teachers are amazing. They've created such a welcoming environment and built great relationships with their students. Rather than sitting silently and writing notes on a lesson, our teachers do what they can to keep us engaged, whether it's demonstrating experiments or asking open-ended questions. These interactive classes help open your mind to asking new questions and discovering different learning methods. I guess what I'm trying to say is, IB is no ordinary program. There will be ups and downs, but I guarantee the reward will outweigh your struggle. By being part of the program, you become a part of something special not every high schooler gets to experience. You form bonds with amazing friends that will last a lifetime. You meet inspiring teachers that will change your life. And lastly, you discover an incredible side of yourself that you never knew you had. In the end, taking that step forward to join IB is your decision, but I believe that Xavier's warm, welcoming community creates the best IB program out there. Thank you.
Third-year student in the Bachelor of Health Sciences program here at McMaster University. I spent the last 2 years of my high school here at St. Francis Xavier, and I didn't realize how much I gained from the program until after I graduated. So one of the biggest benefits that I found from IB was having taken 3 higher-level courses while I was here. I find as a university student, one of the toughest years in university is first year, and that's primarily because it's the first time many of us are living independently away from home, and then there's a huge transition that tends to happen going from high school into a very academic environment when you're in university, where you're expected to learn things independently. So for me, having taken those 3 higher level courses, I found my first year of university to be really a repetition of what I had learned in high school, which honestly made my experience going into university a lot smoother and a lot easier for me. That being said, when I look back, I also think that IB tends to do a really good job of trying to making sure that the students that graduate from the program are very well-rounded and also have the ability to think critically and work independently and collaboratively. And I think you can see that primarily through the CAS hours and the 4,000-word extended essay that Mr. Ladna had talked about. I think this is a great example of what IB really is. When you're looking at it from a glance, I admit the university level content and the essays that you have to do seem like a lot of work, and I won't lie to you, they are, but I think this is where the school really starts to become important. From my personal experience, I found that the peers, the teachers, and even the guidance counselors here at Xavier play a very active role in your academic goals, and whatever they are, I find that they really try and make sure that they break those goals down for you into more achievable and smaller, measurable goals, so that whatever your goals are, you can meet them, but you do them over the course of 4 years, so that you graduate feeling like it was a very seamless experience. And while I can't speak for every IB graduate's experience here at Xavier, I can speak to my own, and I really think that St. Francis Xavier and the IB program not only showed me what I want to do with my career, but it left me with some of my closest friends today, and a high school experience that I could not be more grateful for. So before I leave, I really want to thank all of you for giving me this opportunity to speak. And I hope that hearing maybe from my perspective as a graduate maybe helps you sort of envision what your time here at Xavier could look like, either for you or for your child. So thank you.
That was really inspiring. I'd like to thank Hannah and Cy for coming tonight. I'd also like to thank Lydia, who started our evening off saying prayer. It's been fantastic to have him here, and it's been fantastic to hear him speak. I'd also like to thank Mr. Compton and Mr. Eugene Ladna for speaking this evening. And for our AV teacher, who's up there in the sound booth, I can't really see him, Mr. Keely Lombardi. Thank you very much, everyone. Now, we've got two options. We have, and I'll explain the scenario or this situation for you. We have a group of students in the gymnasium, and we have some subject tables in the gymnasium: French, math, social science, English, and science. And we have some teachers there, and they are really, really interested in talking with you. It's one thing to listen to speakers up on a stage or at a podium talk down to you. We'd like to give you an opportunity to talk with us. So you can leave the cafeteria and you can go to your cars, and if you go to your cars, we have some students out there in the foyer that are going to equip you with some information brochures about our program that'll help support what you heard this evening up here on stage. Or you can choose a different route. You can go to the gymnasium. You'll see that the students are out there and they're willing to guide you to that gym. And you can meet with our teachers and our students that are there. That's really where the program shines. And if I was you, those are the people that I'd want to talk to. It's one thing to listen to a college presentation. It's a totally different thing to actually talk to someone eye to eye about the program that you wish your son or daughter to go to. So it's your choice. Whatever choice you make, you'll be well equipped at the end of this evening to make an informed decision about coming to St. Francis Xavier Secondary School. So thank you all for coming. Have a great night.
And then the other 12 put on the side. All right, so just turn the, turn